Well, good morning. This is Craig from Waterfalls of Tasmania, and today we're going to try and find Meadstone Falls, which is near Mount Puzzler Reserve, I think it's called, Mount Puzzler Reserve. To get here, you have to drive down past Avoca, right past Fingal, and then you've got to turn right onto Valley Road, which is an unsealed old forestry road, and you've got to follow that up all the way to this point here, where the road has basically collapsed. This is a condemned bridge, I believe. So from here we have to start our walk, and we're about 3 kilometers from the actual waterfall. So let's start our journey. So here we are at the car park area of Meadstone Falls at Mount Puzzler Forest Reserve. As you can see here, the sign says 45 minutes. That is 45 minutes one way to the falls. And there's actually 2 ways to get to the waterfall. One is you take the sign that basically says halfway down the track, Meadstone Falls, which takes you to a lookout, and that's the preferred way. Another way is Meadstone Falls from the riverbed, which that means you can walk up the riverbed, which has some very, very nice swimming holes, which might be ideal in the summer. It's a beautiful spot too, but if you want to see the waterfall from front on, you definitely need to go towards the lookout. The old car park area used to be pretty good. As you can see, there was a lot of space for cars. There was also rubbish collection at the time, which I dare say now you would not be rubbish here would not be collected. So if you did come here, I would advise take your rubbish with you. What's interesting also, if we walk down over here, is that some people have been using this area as a camping ground, and probably ideal too, because it is very flat here and quite open. As you can see, there's a little makeshift fire pit that they've made as well. Anyway, to walk down to the waterfall, we'll go to the lookout. Take us about 45 minutes or so. Starts down this path. You'll see a little sign that says Falls, and that will direct you in the way to go. So let's continue on. The track that we're walking on is surprisingly in good condition, considering that it's frequently or infrequently used. We have these poles here, which are staggered probably every 100 meters or so, which just gives us that clarification that we are definitely on the track. But if you can see through there, this is what I've been facing so far along this walk. It's pretty distinct, so not too hard. Probably the hardest bit I've had so far on the walk was right at the very beginning, because it is quite rocky, and trying to work out where the path commences and which way to go was probably my hardest bit. But to be honest, that only took me about 3 minutes to work it out. So far everything is really good. There we go. Which way should I go? So we're at the top of Meadstone Falls now, or at least the lookout area. I'll just point down here for a sec. You wouldn't want to fall through there. A little bit dangerous this. So point around. And that there is Meadstone Falls. Got direct sun above us, unfortunately, so let's make it hard. I reckon down there would be a sensational swimming hole, if only there was a way down. There probably is, but I can't see it, of course. But what a pretty spot. Absolutely beautiful.